What's good, y'all? It's Coffee back again with another one with the news. You see, we're talking some UFO, X-Files news, right? Some extraterrestrial aliens talk and all that. Some sports news, some hip-hop news, entertainment world, all that. So let's jump right into it, no delays. And when it comes to UFOs, the truth is out there, y'all, right? Over the past couple years, a lot has transpired and gone on, right? We seen that one video come out, which you'll see some of the video in this video, some of the footage playing of a military craft flying and seeing some kind of unidentified flying object, or now it's being referred to as UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena. And that comes out a couple years ago, right? Now, to my understanding, I thought that this ish was from I've heard this video actually was a lot older. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, I don't know. You guys comment, fill me in, for those who are very well versed in this whole discussion here. And the dude, what's his name? Tom DeLonge from Blink-182, who I mentioned just recently when we were talking some UFO-ish the other day. He has this organization that is like all about UFOs and everything. And I don't know, a lot of people, and again, people feel a lot of different ways about this ish that we're talking about right here. But a lot of people have said, like, Coffee, don't trust that guy. He's part of the elite, don't believe what he's got going on. Think outside of the box, thinks for yourself. Don't trust him, etc. As I've stated in other videos, that many people believe, whether people believe, and comment with your thoughts, what you believe or don't believe. If you do believe aliens, UFOs are real, a lot of people, even if they do believe they're real, have been telling me that they still don't trust the GOVERNMENT and what they got to say about it, because they believe that they're lying to us and that it's going to be used as some tactics to get the public to comply with certain orders and things like that down the road. That a lot, like, this is a whole agenda and plan. And we saw reports last year from the Pentagon and stuff like that, actually, speaking on this video and other stuff about UFOs. Well, there was just a Congress hearing strictly talking about UFOs in these videos and in all these reports and, what I was just speaking of. And in said Congress hearing, they were talking about that just from last year to this year, the reports from military aircrafts and, in the Navy and the Air Force and ish like that, the reports have jumped up from 144 to 400 in just 1 year. But they were saying to the bulk of these sightings, when they reviewed the footage, they are saying, we can't rule out that some of this stuff may be man-made, that pilots and people are seeing, and some of the stuff, it may be man-made, but at the same time, unresolved, that they haven't given a definitive answer to what they believe these sightings actually are. But to this one video, this I guess we'll call famous video, and some other ones, they're saying that this pyramid-shaped object, which is what is seen in a lot of these videos, reportedly, they believe may be a drone. So what do you guys think about that? Because in that video we saw the pilot who's talking is like, yo, how is this thing traveling the way it is? It's standing up against 150 mile per hour winds, and the way it's moving, it doesn't make sense. This is like some crazy technology or some ish like that. But in this Congress hearing, they're saying that the whole drones narrative, what do you guys think about that, or this whole situation as a whole? Can a drone go that high? It's so wild. Just the other day, I was having a nice chop-up session on a live with the bro Jimbo. I believe this actually might have been on his platform, but make sure you guys go pluck with him and his platform and tap in here as well for the live discussions we have, where we just literally, open up the floor. What do y'all want to talk about? Let's kick it. You can call in, talk directly with Coffee or whoever may be in the convo. It's a lot of fun, man. It's cool. And as always, we're talking music, news, sports, all kinds of ish, aliens, whatever. We could talk about it all. But Jimbo was sharing with me that outside of his crib, he was chilling with wifey and they saw some kind of very odd, object flying around in the sky in like an unnatural way and everything. But he kind of said he believed that it was a drone, possibly with some kind of audio recording going on or audio transmission. As he said, it almost felt like, when he was talking about it, knew what he was talking about and dipped up out of there. But he said that he felt maybe it was a drone. And that's what they're saying here at Congress hearing. And, I quite honestly don't really know what to make of all this. But as always, the comment thread is open. I want to know your guys' thoughts. You know what I mean? Because like I said, many people believe there's an agenda going on here. Many people don't believe in aliens and UFOs. Many people do believe it. Many people do believe, but still believe that there's some kind of agenda going on. But nonetheless, just all this stuff that's gone down over the past couple of years and the facts that Congress is, meeting and having hearings about this subject matter and reporting it to the public kind of is like, it really makes you think, right? Like, think about what, 10, 20, 25 years ago, that would never happen, right? They would never officially publish this ish in the news and different news platforms, or am I tripping? Comment. What do y'all make of this whole situation? Switching things up and talking about some news from the music/entertainment world, like totally different world we're jumping into here. As I always state, we talk about it all on this channel, and we literally do. You see, we're going from aliens, UFOs, and Congress hearings to clothing malfunctions at award shows, right? JT of the City Girls, what did y'all think of this, man? Kind of reminds me back at the Super Bowl with Janet Jackson, you know what I'm saying? She was a bit exposed, if y'all, recall what I'm speaking on here. Apparently, you guys see the different social media posts and reaction where they're saying that she was a bit exposed. If y'all see what it is, I'm not really gonna speak on it too much. Although she did come out and say, yo, chill, y'all. It was my drawers, right? I was wearing black drawers. That was my drawers. Because a lot of people are like, yo, how did she not feel that? How did she not feel the breeze? It almost seems like some people were very, suspect that maybe this is some kind of publicity stunt to go viral. They do have a tour coming up. I will say that. But I don't know, man. Them dresses, like, y'all remember that dress J-Lo wore back in the day? That whole dress was a malfunction, right? Like, I don't know, but nonetheless, let me know what you guys think about this. But some of the comments people were making were quite hilarious. I can't say that one. But she was presenting an award when this happened. I don't know how she ain't feel the breeze, but she said, yo, chill. I had black drawers on again. Like, I guess, I don't know. It's almost like she's saying, get your mind out the gutter. But it's like, yo, I mean, all in all, like, could this be a publicity stunt? Like, how could you just not, I don't know. You think when you're wearing something revealing like that, you'd have it positioned correctly. I mean, we've seen backstage before the way the makeup artists and the wardrobe people, be all over these celebrities, all in their face, lint rolling their outfit and doing this, that, and the third. Like, how could this really happen? It really makes you think, because they say all publicity is good publicity. Tour coming up. What do y'all think? Next up, man, MILK74, the viral internet sensation, that we cover very often on this channel. He said the movement that he's got going on YouTube, he's on that Mamba mentality. As you see, he threw up a post and said, all Kobe did was practice basketball and work hard on the craft. He became a GOAT. I'm trying to do the same thing with YouTube. So Milk, letting the world know he's working hard. I've shared before, man. I really think Milk with the music reactions and the different ish that he's got going on, and being that he's out there on the West Coast, that he could grow his platform into, I don't want to compare something to similar to No Jumper, but, could really, really go beyond what he's doing now. And he's kind of shared before that he seems to plan to do something like that. Like, that's what I take from viewing his content. But it seems at the moment he's focused on getting that plitididididac, you know what I'm saying, that 100K, as he's still on the road to 100K. But you see, he's on that Mamba mentality, grinding like Kobe, RIP to Kobe and Gianna as always. And he also, threw up a post saying that a big goal of what he was doing, and I caught a live that he threw up recently, where he was expressing the same sentiments, that, a big part of his motivation to interact in the blogosphere online and everything was to try to help push artists from where he comes from, from his neighborhood or whatever, that he's felt, were being overlooked and blackballed by the music industry. And, we've heard other artists that come from that neighborhood kind of say the same thing, like, for whatever reason, people don't want to give them no shine, no promo. So Milk, that was a part of his mission, and it seems it's been successful. Comment, y'all. Do y'all fuck with those artists? And do you believe that Milk did indeed play a pivotal part in helping getting that section on in the music game, the rap game? Let's talk. All right, so that whole JT City Girls wardrobe malfunction-ish kind of ties into this segment that we're talking about right here. We're talking about someone else who's been in the news headlines a lot as of recent, and actually is going to be on tour with the City Girls. You don't know Jack, aka Jack Harlow. We saw the other day some girl was trying to say she rolled by his room and or at the Billboard Music Awards, where it actually was the same spot that this wardrobe malfunction went down. But she said she rolled by in her wheelchair, Jack Harlow's dressing room, and he gave her the cold shoulder, slammed the door in her face. Jack, however, said that wasn't true. His album, I haven't really looked at the numbers it's doing, but, I've kind of shared. Again, I like Jack Harlow, but the album is just not good, and then everyone had been getting on his case because in this, there was a viral moment from a interview with Ebro, old man Ebro and Rosenberg and all them, where he, didn't know who Brandy, or he didn't know that Brandy and Ray J were brother and sister. Well, Brandy finally got wind of this. She seems to not frequent the blogosphere and the news cycle. She must be living her life. We know Brandy probably sitting pretty nice, man. She got a lot of hits. We've never heard her complain about her contracts or her thirsty McGirsty in the blogosphere trying to get attention. So I'm guessing Brandy is sitting pretty nice financially. But you see, she went in on Jack Harlow. But then at the same time, she kind of was like, I don't know, I'm clowning around. But what do y'all make of it, man? So he posted a clip, Bring You Down, from the collab with Ye, which was a major smash hit or whatever, and said, yo, at least I know your music, Brandy, right? But Brandy said, listen, I will murk this dude and rap at 43 on his own beats and then sing his ass to sleep. And then she said, I know I'm mad late, but it was a joke. I didn't know he rapped, so I was just poking. But I see now this was a big thing a few days ago. That's what I mean. Like, Brandy don't be paying attention to this issue. She's just living her best life, right? But I don't know. Everyone was getting a bit of a kick out of this. But I don't know. Jack Harlow, I guess, just comes from another era, Speaking of Eminem, another white rapper, something that a lot of people seem to always kind of give M props for was that he was a student of hip hop and, studied flow patterns of a lot of the OGs in the rap game. And you know what I mean? Like, he was all about the music, and he really just a hip hop historian, I guess we could say. Jack Harlow just getting his feet wet in hip hop. Well, I guess he's been at it for a while, but I don't know. He doesn't have the knowledge Eminem does. I mean, they come from different eras. I don't know. Things change. What do y'all think about this, though? Tap in, comment, Yo, Brandy should just drop that diss though anyways. Like, even if it was a joke and she had to get her 2 cents in, yo, Brandy, let's see what them bars is sounding like. You heard? But we got a bit of a interesting segment here with this last news segment talking about, Ciara, Russell Wilson. They obviously living a new life in Denver. Russ moved on from the Seattle Seahawks. For all the football fans, again, comment, let me know. Like, I've been theorizing that the AFC West is going to be a very, very competitive, like, a lot of great football, an interesting division to follow the divisional race this year with Russell Wilson going to the AFC West along with the talent that's already there. But, they bought this beautiful home, man. You guys see that crib? That thing is crazy. Like, man, Russ sitting on top of the world, man. And, he ain't, this is what I mean. Russ always just been doing him. He never was worried about all that beef with Future. Future's still mad. Future's like, hey, I got 1 million baby moms. But, it seems he has a special heart. Like, he tries to be all calculated and cool. Like, oh, man, I'm a stone cold player or whatever. But he got a special place in his heart for Ciara, I believe. But anyways, and comment, y'all, because I know a few individuals who tap in with the J Coffee Talk platform, either live in or have lived in the Denver, Colorado area. And as we know, altitude, the way the oxygen, your body, like it's all different. I forget which NFL player it was, though. He suffered from an autoimmune sickness, which I do myself as well. And, he got very sick from flying to and playing in Denver at one point where he had to have like emergency surgery. Like, it's just very different effect on the body. You know what I'm saying? But she was speaking on it here and she was asked about the altitude. She said, oh, my goodness, you feel it. My last rehearsal was crazy. I was like, I need a break. We had a couple breaks in the schedule. Like, just take a moment and pause and breathe. You can really feel it. Going upstairs is like I literally worked out for 1 hour. However, on the other hand, Ciara said there was a silver lining to the change in the altitude, that there's a advantage to it as well. Training there for a good bit, then you're going to be ready for the opponent. So, basically it's killing her right now, but she's determined to continue on and work hard and persevere. And, whatever don't kill you makes you stronger. The old saying goes. But I'm just curious, I'd like if anyone out there who hears this video has dealt with that, moving to a place with high altitude. Like, were you fatigued a lot? You know what I mean? Was it like, I don't know. We'll have to see how Russ adapts to it on the football field as well. But that closes this video out. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Stay tuned. Lots more ish on the way. It's coffee. I'm out of here. Peace.